everyone. This is a special report. Today is Monday, February 5th, 2018, and the market started okay. It started to rebound a little bit. Over the weekend, I didn't know which way it was going to go. I guess we're finding out. The market right now is starting to drop big time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the chart starting right here. Okay. Turn the charts on. Here is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and right now it's down 374 points, and it's dropping real fast right now. It's starting to drop real fast. This is compounding the injury done on Friday. Now, what's important to see here is the interest rate on the 10-year note. What we're seeing here is, even though the stock market is falling and a lot of that hot money is going into the effect on the 10-year is not that great. It's still at 2.84, 2.84.3 right now. It's only off 0.39%. So it hasn't affected it that much, really. If we take a look, okay, we take a look at 5-day, we'll see how much it's really affected it. Is this a 5-day chart? Let's take a look at 1 month here. Just this little dip down from here to here. You see? That's it. That's the total effect of this stock market right now rolling over. It's just this little bit from here to here. That indicates the trouble that we're in. Because this is what caused the stock market to roll over right here. And the effect that the stock market rolling over is having on it is not that much. And so, as soon as the stock market stops rolling over, this will start going back up again, higher. And when it gets higher, it's even going to more so want to make the stock market roll over. Now, I predicted that there would be 3 things that's going to do good in this environment. One would be gold, one would be silver, and one would be the U.S. dollar. Well, what do we got today? We got silver coming up a little bit. It's up 15 cents as of right now. But the reason why silver and gold right now, and let's go to the live gold chart, the reason why silver and gold are not doing better, gold's only up $1.70. You got to understand now, everything else is down. Gold, silver, and now let's take a look at the dollar. These are the 3 things I picked. The dollar's up too. It's up 0.21. And now everything else is down. Remember I said that Bitcoin would be down? Well, Bitcoin's $7,000 right now. It's down on the day. Let me see a Bitstamp. What do we see with Bitcoin right here? Down. 69.84 right now. I mean, it's down. It's down all day. Look, down, down, down. See? I told you this is a speculative market. When the deflation hits, it's just going to destroy not just the stock market, but it'll destroy Bitcoin. And this is the thing, but you got to understand something. Bitcoin, when I say Bitcoin, I'm talking about cryptocurrencies in general, the new technology, the blockchain technology, and also that new form of technology that's like the blockchain. The whole thing, lump it all in together. It's a digital, automated ledger. That's what it is. Computer digitally automated ledger. This public ledger, automated public ledger. This is the new technology. It's not going to go away. It's going to become the foundation or the bedrock of the new financial system. So eventually, this is going to be the biggest thing out there. This is going to be the biggest thing since sliced bread eventually. But the thing about it is how can you profit off of these downward spirals in this? This is what you should be thinking about. It's how you can profit from this. So also, like I said, this, when the fear hits, right now, at this point in time, gold and silver, this is the live gold price. The fear has not hit yet, and this is obvious. Just looking at the price, this is your fear index. when they start to really get frightened in the stock market, and obviously it hasn't hit them yet. In fact, you know what they're thinking right now out there, the people that are into the stock market? They're thinking catch the bounce. They're thinking of coming in on the bounce and going up and buying on the bounce, buying on the dip. This is what they're thinking right now. I can tell you right now, and they're not thinking buying in the gold right now. The fear is not great enough yet. It hasn't hit them yet. They're thinking to themselves, oh, next week the stock market will be up again. And they might be right. But eventually what the Fed's doing with this policy is going to lead to the monster stock market being much, much lower. And it's only going to stop when the Fed finally reacts. And the Fed is only going to react when they're in a crisis. So this is what we're heading toward. We're heading toward a crisis that's being stimulated by the Fed. The Fed's only going to react when we get in that crisis, and the reaction of the Fed is going to be to kill the fiat currencies. That's what ultimately is going to happen from their reaction, is they're going to kill the fiat currencies. But until then, we're looking at strong gold, strong silver. Let's take a look at silver again. This is going to go stronger, much stronger once the fear hits. See, the fear hasn't hit yet. It's going to go much stronger once the fear hits. You're going to see these start to go up. They're going to take off all at once when they finally do take off. There's a little bit of fear this morning in there, and it drove the price up in silver about 30 cents or so, but now it's going back down. And they're thinking buy the dip in the stock market right now. I can tell you, that's where the money's probably going. That's why it's not going into silver. They're probably already trying to buy the dip on some of these cryptocurrencies too. The fear hasn't hit yet. And when the fear hits, look out. So the dollar too is up. So here's what we got, the situation that we got right now. And here's what's causing it right here. The bonds, the bond market is what's causing it. And the Fed is what's causing the trouble in the bond market. So it all leads back to the Federal Reserve. Today could turn out to be a very nasty day for the stock market. Okay, we've seen a little turn right here, 371. She's turned a little bit, but I don't think that's going to last. I think she's still on her slide today. She's probably going to slide all day today. I mean, who wants to catch a falling knife, a falling blade? You're going to get your hands cut. You know what I mean? And that's what this thing is right now at this point in time. So stay tuned. This has been your update on the markets right now, like a second update today because of what's happening. What's happening is, I mean, really ridiculous. But it's all a setup. It's all been set up to happen this way. It's going to continue to happen this way. It's probably going to get worse over the next few months. And it's moving into these asset classes where I believe you should be, is gold, silver, dollar right now. Later, it's going to change. You're going to want to switch the dollars that you're saving right now. And you should be saving them in cash. Don't trust the banks. Don't trust the banks. Save them in cash. $5 bills are the best. Maybe 20s or 10s. 10s are good too. Then take those and transfer them into cryptocurrency at the right time. When the cryptocurrency gets down to its bottom, and believe me, cryptocurrency I think has an awful long way to go yet. So you're going to be able to buy yourself, I don't know how low crypto could go, but probably the best thing would not be to buy Bitcoin itself. Probably buy Litecoin, or probably buy Monero, or probably buy, because Bitcoin itself has got inherent flaws in it. It might be good to buy a couple of them when they get down cheap. Maybe you can get them for $1,000 a piece. You know, I mean, don't laugh because just because they were $20,000 a piece doesn't mean they're not on their way down to $1,000. I mean, let's face it, they're $6,922 right now as I speak, and they were $20,000. So, I mean, they're going down. It's just falling like a stone. Anyway, and I don't see any sign that they're going to stop anytime soon until they get down to a manageable price. Then get yourself into some of this stuff. And because it's going to come back, you know it's going to come back. And when it comes back, it's going to come back with a vengeance. So listen, thank you guys for listening. Oh, there she goes again. She's falling again. She's hitting new low, 409. She's down 409 right now. Okay, catch you guys later.